I'm so classic that I get so mad. My bad, my bad. I'm so classic, you're so mad. Make your whole life, baby, that's so sad. You take me for mine, she wanna drink about mine. I make them pay me for mine. So what you think about my juice? Yeah, my juice. My juice, not yours, but my juice. At times it seemed like the boy couldn't get a break. You work until they break, but I'm just trying to roll the scheme.
What up, what up? It's Rap Talk TV back in the house. We live July 18th. What we want to know is, we got Big Cash Money Rick here. You got Quan on the side here.
What up, though? What up, though? Thanks for tuning in. Rap Talk TV. What up, though?
Yeah, you know. Shout out to Miss Layla Tate, the lovely Miss Layla Tate. She not here today, as y'all can tell. We a little off our game, like, so you know y'all gonna have to deal with us today. But you know we gonna get on some hot topics and see what y'all think about it. Y'all feel free to call in 868-0351, 868-4336. Today's topic, what we were issue and concern about, that's really been going on, all on the Twitter, Facebook waves, is the Travon Martin. And do you feel like hip hop should stand up and have a bigger voice in this, misjustice to a lot of people? And I mean, it's a tragedy and all, but we just want to, elaborate on it, speak on it, then hear what you guys think out there about the stance in music, and are we standing strong enough, or are we doing too much? Let us know, what level that's on. But I'm gonna deflect that back to Quan. How you feel about it, man?
I feel they really need to step up, speak on it, because it's an issue it's just far and wide. It's just out here. You can't help but be social with it. Like you say, the social networks, everybody speaking on it. No matter what your opinion is about it, speak up and speak your voice, about the situation. Right. But me, myself, I always feel that artists should have substance and issues in their music already anyway. We should have been speaking on these things, years before, because we kind of faded away from it, as rap just went along. It kind of got to the party and so many different levels. But with this situation, I do think a lot of artists should be more verbal about it, speak.
Right,
speak on it.
I mean, like what I noticed is that a lot of people in the hip-hop industry, because I've been watching the Twitter, Facebook waves, Instagram, they've been supporting with pictures and stuff like that, but they haven't been, back in the day, used to be way more aggressive. Right. That's what I've been noticing. Like, are they protecting their sponsorships, protecting their business, you know what I'm saying?
Some people just play it safe, some people play it safe.
Right, and, I mean, in the community, we all know that the justice system may be disappointed with it at times, but I just feel like from the days of when we was less political in the industry, we had like Public Enemy speaking up, you had Wu-Tang, you had a lot of people that were standing up, for this. And in hip hop, I mean, it's our job to let the people know. And I see people doing, like I said, the Facebook, Twitter, the ways, been pictures and things like that, but I mean, the hardest people that's been out there doing it is people like Spike Lee and a few others that I can't think of their names right now. But yeah, I mean, we just wanted to chime in. We want the community of Detroit to in the hip hop community to speak out on this, and everybody that's out there too, via online,
Right, just call in, just let y'all know how I feel about the situation. And if you feel that artists should speak up on it, be more verbal about the situation, entertainers, because like I was reading, it is a lot of entertainers now, like Stevie Wonder, Eddie LaVerge, and a couple of people that they got a little campaign going on right now, they
but there ain't any hip hop people though. That's
what I'm saying. But see, that's what I'm saying. We can get it to that level too. Like if they follow the suit, like what they trying to do, what they doing. If they don't know, it's like they pledge to not perform in states with the stand your ground law. So it will be a good thing if like a lot of artists is join the wagon and got with it also with the whole movement. Cause like they say, you know, you get them pockets, you know, not performing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a deeper situation, but just, you know, just stand for something as far as entertainment, because a lot of the entertainers, they get used and recycled for money and advertisement and things like that, and then they just turn around with this smack in the face with this situation. You know, it's just different ways to.
Yeah, repeat it. Get up on that, you know. I mean, like I said, you know, feel free to call in 868-0351, 868-4336. And, you know, you can also post your comments on Rap Talk TV 33 on Facebook and Twitter, you know, at Rap Talk TV 33. So, but yeah, this, you know, my whole thing is that what I've been really having a problem with is that we're not really addressing the issue as far as the legal system. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are addressing on the race issue,
right?
You know, but it's the legal system really, I feel, that is the problem. You know, because it seems like it can be a low income versus a higher income battle. You know, where you can afford lawyers, or you got a lot of people just being more, whereas okay, he got money, you don't got money, so you win the battle.
That money talk.
You win the battle.
You know.
Yeah, and then also, you know, like say the racial divide, because I don't know George Zimmerman's background. Like, was he Latino, and I know he's maybe biracial, Latino, and
say Mexican.
Right. Yeah. So, and I mean, we have close ties in the Latino and Mexican community in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
you know, New York and you know, LA all around. So, is it racial to the way they want to make it a black-white thing, and it's not really even that. Like I said, it's just something about an injustice, whether it's gun laws. Do we feel like, you know, because it's not really a lot of gangster rap out here right now. So you can't blame, you know, because people always want to bring the hip-hop when it comes to the guns. Mm-hmm. You know, like, oh, that's a gangster rap stuff, you know what I'm saying? And,
right.
You know, just, I mean, the D, we've had a lot of things going on.
With Pac out when you need him.
Right, you know. Yeah.
Pac will be
right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, people like Pac would speak out, and you don't have it, like.
That's the question. We were basically saying, like, do we feel like artists should be more verbal? Not that the verdict is over with and stuff like that. Like, should they be just even more just verbal as far as, like, in their communication with their outlet and with the following that they have and the power that they have as people who listen and paying attention to them as they talk? That's the initial question. Like, do you feel like a little bit of pressure to be put on some of these artists, or who's going to be the one to speak up? You know, we all can play our part, don't get me wrong. We all, you know, play our part, don't get me wrong. But as far as the people that's headline and these tours and stuff like that,
right. Like I said, when you brought up Pac, that was a real good example, because Pac was always want to step on some political toes. You know what I'm saying? The issues. But, I mean, you know, rap is political. Right. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, you had a lot of people that was against hip-hop in the beginning, and now political people are actually using hip-hop in their campaigns and stuff like that. I mean, that's the movement that we made, but has it become too, you know, glossed over? Like, are we forgetting the real issues here? Or can we stand up, or are we puppets in the industry? Right. You know, to where it's like, okay, you can't speak your mind. Like right now, if I want to speak my mind and say how I feel, I should be able to do that, you know. But then if you get 1,000 sponsors, a whole bunch of logos back here, you got to taper down your words, and, you know. So, and that's what Rap Talk TV is about, the people. We're about, you know, not doing a gloss over, giving you the real reviews, the real line, the real punch to what's going on. So
that's why a lot of them big artists, they stay away from, if you pay attention, they stay away from religion and stuff like that, you know.
Right.
They try to just, you know, walk that thin line and just, you know, stay away from it.
And that goes to when they saying, like, you know, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And I think we should, you know, have a stance on what you believe in and what is right. What is, you know, a difference of opinion from one person to the next. You know, I mean, we got a lot of Twitter stuff going on, a lot of different things as far as don't buy certain products. I've seen some things out there where people like, yo, they paying for different people court cases, and, you know, the young lady who got the scholarship, you know, you know, for you know, college or whatnot, one of Travon Martin's friends. So, I mean, like I said, in the community of hip hop and all the financial backings that we have and the connections we have, I think we should have more even if it's just to help the family. Like, you don't have to deal with the case, but you know that you know, it's out there. I mean, we know there's a lot of people out there lose their lives,
Right.
but in this manner and in this magnitude, and it's being broadcast and live like that, it's just something that's like, okay, well,
This the one that just made a lot of attention. 'Cause that would trip me out too. You see a lot of people like, well, you know, it happened every day, this, that, or, you know, blacks kill black. I mean, we understand that, you know. I mean, but this situation is the one that's being talked about right now. It ain't got to be like a competition thing. Like, okay, my story should be heard more than that. I mean, all the stories should be heard. But, you know, this just the one that just when this is public. And with the airwaves, that's what made it so public too. And that's really what we're saying is like with the communication through the artists and through the radio. Cause, I mean, because we from Detroit. I mean, we wouldn't have knew about this situation down in Florida if it wasn't for like certain little outlets that you know, spoke on it. I mean, I'm going to tell you the truth. I mean, the first time I heard about it, I was just riding. I mean, it kind of made me just think a little bit. I can't defend this man. I don't know this man's whole situation. But I heard it first on the Michael Baisden show. You know, he was talking about, you know, he was being social, speaking on it. You know, and you know he had a real big syndicated radio show. But then, you know, I look up, he gone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I mean, you know, he probably can't speak on this whole situation. I don't know that. I'm not speaking that. But you know, I do understand that sometimes when you do be so social, you know, they might give you that hush, you know, they watch you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta calm down. The same way they did Pac. That's like I be telling a lot of people like about Cube, like the old Ice Cube, you know, a lot of his old music was real militant and had that grunge to it. But now, you know, he real calm down and he ain't that same person with that same aggression, you know. When you ain't no threat musically, you know, we gonna have your fun, get your money. You know, a lot of people just play it safe. And that's how music got to where it got right now, you know, just going to party, you know what I'm saying? But it's all types of laws and like stuff like this going on. But, you know, everybody's still partying. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all in this together. You know, I'm no better than the next person. We all in this together. We all got faults and sins and trying to make ourselves better.
Right. Well, like I said, when you look at that, you look at that though, and like you were saying, when you looking at the political aspect of it, when you saying what Pac was like, you know, he would speak out. Is hip hop on a militant level, like, you know, how, you know, if you're a militant or a person, let's say an activist,
right?
You know, sort of like Lupe Fiasco. You know, I haven't heard anything on him yet. I should have been more paying attention.
Quieting him down.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, you know, because I know he had the thing to say about Obama and all that. But, you know, I haven't heard any of his. And I'm wondering, like, if it's, like, the lack of topics. Because if you're a militant person or like I said, a civil rights type of rapper or political or, you know, injustice, you know, if you don't have any battles to fight, does your lyrics, like, go? I mean, where do you go? You keep chiming on old topics? Because, you know, I noticed it's a fade on militant and you know, activists like Parrish. You know, you had Parrish the rapper, you had Cam, you had different people who spoke on the political. I mean, I always followed it. Ice Cube was like that at one time, and then he went away from that.
Right.
Remember, he got We Be Clubbing, you know what I'm saying? It was like, wait a minute, you went from, you know, death certificate and, you know, message to the Oreo cookie and all this, and then you went to We Be Clubbing, you know.
I mean, that's where music went. But some people still fighting about it, you know what I'm saying, with the music. It's just that's the outlet. You know, the mainstream, they ain't going to let that voice be out there like that.
We got a caller. Let's take this in. You live on the air.
Rap Talk. What up, dope?
Hey, how you doing? I'm calling from Detroit, Michigan.
All right. Turn your TV down a little bit. It's got a little feedback.
I just turned it off.
Okay.
How long? I want to ask him how long he's been a rapper.
Not a rapper, Doug. Not a rapper.
Yeah, lyrically.
Say what?
Got the lyrics. He got some lyrics. He be bashful with it, but he got some lyrics. He be claiming rapping, but you know, quiet. He got the lyrics in there though. He got the lyrics in there. I done heard him flow, man.
He got all the lyrics?
Yeah, he cold, man. But you know, yeah. But how you feel about
I'm a hip hop analyst. I ain't no rapper.
Yeah. So how you feel about this the Travon Martin case, you know, on the subject? You still got you?
He gone, Doc.
All right, we got him out there. How you rapping?
Say what?
I said, how long you been doing it?
Oh, there you
doing
go.
What? I can't hear you, Doc. I ain't no rapper, Doc. I'm just a hip hop analyst, man.
You got a joke, man.
Nah, Yeah, I mean,
real.
this is what he doing now. He pretty much like, hey, you know.
I'm a right though. I'm a ghost writer though.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah. So how you feel?
Huh?
How you feel about the subject though with Travon Martin? That's what we trying to get the feedback on that.
Actually, here in Detroit, we think it's wrong. No, I think it's no. I know I was talking to a DJ, James Fortune, and he was talking about that on the radio too, and I think it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? My man should get the death penalty. I think that's what I think. It's wrong for him to kill him.
I mean, is there a reason you feel like he should get the death penalty though? I mean, do you feel like it was?
I think he should because for one, he lied for one, and two, when I looked at the video, it don't look like that. Travon was on top of him. It looked like that white guy was on top of him, and that's when he was beaten. He was protecting himself.
Okay.
So they both should have walked away from him, but he took the point and killed that young boy for no reason.
Okay.
So I don't even think he did. I think Travon tried to rob him. I think he just deliberately just did that because he looked like black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I think it's wrong.
Okay. So I mean,
you have a guy have a blessed day.
right, exactly.
Thanks, Doc.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right. Thanks for calling in. All right.
You too, man.
Yeah, like I said, he said he seen the video, but you know, I mean, he might have been meaning the audio on that, but yeah, I mean, some people do feel like that. You know, they do feel like I don't want to go far as the death penalty, but yeah, some people feel like eye for an eye, all that kind of thing. But
People revved up,
right. I mean, death penalty, that's some serious stuff right there. I mean,
Death begets death anyway, down the line.
Right. But
One way or another.
Me though, I ain't death penalty. I ain't with that one. I don't want to have my own personal views too much on this, but yeah, I don't know. I mean,
You got a voice, man. You got a mic.
I ain't. Hold on, I ain't got nobody behind in my pocket. No, I'm just like, what we got to grab them dollars from? Yeah,
Right.
we got polo, but it ain't. We ain't getting paid for polo.
That's why we don't need it all.
Right. Well, then how that go?
Right.
So,
out there with some clothing lines, send them jams up here.
Right.
Black
we gotta
on.
represent polo.
I got some some local clothing company or something. Hit us up or something. How to advertise with the show,
Right. But yeah, that's the thing, man. I think even now, even the people sometimes they lose their voice out there, because we are so used to social media, social websites, networks, Twitter, Facebook, that we don't know how to, even now, just talking, saying your views. They know how to type it now, put a picture up.
Mm-hmm.
But do you get out there and really, hit them hard, get some footwork in? Sometimes you got to bring it to the people. Just like when you throwing events, you need a street team. You got to go out there. There's some protesters I seen in New York because they was out there and stuff.
It was some here too after the fact though. I heard about different ones, but it was after they was all over.
Right, yeah, after the fact. But I do commend it wasn't, no rioting or nothing like that. Like it wasn't tearing up the community because that's never a good idea.
I heard they got down a little bit on the West Coast though.
Yeah, they probably just wanted to do that anyway. Like I don't care what happened.
I need me a new TV. I don't care.
Yeah, some people out here.
This ain't no joking situation though.
Exactly.
But we just kind of be a little lighthearted about it. 'Cause we Rap Talk TV. Call up and give us your opinion.
Let's
Do
take
y'all
this-
feel?
Just take this motherfucker. We take this
Go
caller right here. Rap Talk TV. What up, though?
What up, though? I want to expound on what Quan said.
It's okay. Go ahead.
He had said something about Stevie Wonder protesting about not performing in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I was gonna say. I mean, by Stevie Wonder not being at the top of the game, I think one. If they took this one particular tour, the Jayz and Justin Timberlake tour, if they would not perform in Florida, then they'll wipe that law out right there.
Yeah,
Right.
Most definitely. You hit it right on the nose.
That's true, bro. Yeah, that's why we say we need some hip hop people to follow suit with that.
Right.
If they stop them tours, yeah, you right, brother.
It's Al, bro.
What up, Moose?
All right, that's what's
So,
up.
so-
Yeah.
You still on for the white party or something, boy?
Not at all.
All right, thanks for calling in, bro.
Thanks for calling in, bro. All right. Yeah, that was definitely a good point right there.
Yeah, one of them real big tours.
Yeah, Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake, representing. You know, even if they, because I know everybody like back when it first happened, they was wearing that hood.
Yeah.
You know, on they pitches and stuff like that. But like you said, when it come to
Right.
cash flow, that speak volumes. Cause,
Right,
or like
exactly.
you said, even taking the money that they do make and say maybe giving it to
Right.
one of them concerts there's featuring just to keep that divide, that racial divide, seeing Justin Timberlake being a white man or whatever, and Jay-Z being a black man, and taking some of that money and giving it to the people who lost, you know, a child. Because it's
Right.
not like, you know, you look at what George Zimmerman, okay, you doing your thing, but, you know, he was already financially in that position. And right now, you know, you looking at Trayvon Martin parents, you know, and they without a child and, you know, financially probably not in the you know,
Right.
stability that they want to be in. And so I mean it would definitely mean something for someone in hip hop in the community to take that up, you know.
Right.
You know, giving some of those donations. But you know, when you look at people like Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake, they have a lot of brands and a lot of things that's behind them, and that's what what we regards is, can they really, because he can speak. I mean, he was speaking out with Chris Style, they spoke out with Timberland boots when they made statements towards, you know, the whole entire race, you know what I'm saying, African Americans. And so they need, you know, I think they could step up now again. Like, you need to go ahead, step up and do your thing, you know what I'm saying, and you know, represent. And like I said, they may be afraid of it because of the political issue. And if they feel like, you know, because it's so many issues in this case, it's going where
exactly right.
is it, you know, stand your ground? Is it, you know, whether or not you should be approaching on this citizen arrest type thing, you know what I'm saying? Whether the hood, I mean, wearing a hood in a suburban community. And it's crazy because, you know, you just had an issue, I don't know, people saw on the news, it's just an issue with a dude that came in the store with a hood. And the little, I don't know if you heard the Family Dollar store that got robbed or whatnot. And it was a guy with a hood on, you know. It's like just further. Yeah, he came in. It was on the camera.
I think I heard somebody.
Yeah, it was in a suburb somewhere. It wasn't actually in the city, but yeah, it was.
Dearborn.
Dearborn. Right.
I heard about. I think I saw a glimpse of that this morning.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, he had the hood on, and first thing I'm thinking is like, is it the image of clothes? Do they profile to that point? You know, because I mean, you got your baseball cap on. If somebody come in, you know, even though it's, you know, something going on, might be a sporting event, you come in the store with your hat on and all that, what is you know, directly profiled as being trouble. Like, oh, here come trouble walking in the door. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Right. So, I mean, you know, it's getting crazy to where fear, I think, produces that. You know what I'm saying? The fear, and that's what somebody need to put on the album. You know, put it out there. You know, put what's really real. And take it to that level. So, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I mean, it is what it is. And, you know, we just have to, you know, be more, you know, vocal on all these subjects. And like you said, Rap Talk TV, we're going to be out here always for the people and speaking up on these different issues. You know, that's what this show is all about. It's about music, hip-hop, but culture and what's current and up to date as well. So
yeah, we had to get a little bit serious on this one, you know.
Right,
Travon,
right,
everybody
you know.
speaking on it. There was no way we can go this week without speaking on it and talking about it, because it's so social. You can't get tired of it.
Right, it's respect.
Because it ain't over.
Yeah, respect to the fams, you know, involved in it, you know, the Martins, and you know, we hope all is well with that. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna jump off on another note.
What's that?
I heard Jay-Z and them getting a little issue with this Samsung Magna Carta thing. It's supposed to be some sort of investigation going on.
Wherever.
Some things ain't been done right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to speak on it factually. You know, wait.
Well, let's leave it alone then. We're going to leave it alone then.
Well, it's out there. I'm just putting it out there. The people might know. I'm trying to see if the people know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say.
Somebody call in and tell us the full details. You know?
Don't start nothing.
Yeah, if they call in and give us the full details of it, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I heard that's something.
But it is a couple people out there. I've seen a couple people made a couple little songs. There's a couple songs out there floating around on a couple websites. People got some, you know, social contents about the songs and about the situation. Right. So look out for that. I'm quite sure, because that could be, I mean, it's unfortunate to say, but some people is going to look at like, okay, this is my time to capitalize off this situation musically, you know. Right. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people is thinking business. Some of them, you know, some of them rappers, they think, okay, come on, let me
Right.
Jump in here. This would be a good time for all the social rappers like Lupe and them, like you say, or like the people you ain't heard from in a while.
Talib Kweli and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
all them. This would be a good time.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, before, it's up to them. If they want to put it out there and they really represent hip hop, and we'll see how it is, because hip hop is alive. So a lot of people say hip hop is dead. So I mean, these points right here stand whether or not it is alive or if it's just music, just straight up just music. So I mean, that's some real stuff that was going on in the community. But like I said, we're going to leave it at that. We can leave it on the table for that. The people call in, let us know how they feel about any of these topics, because that's what
Rap Talk TV.
Right. That's what this panel is about.
Got some shout-outs, Doc.
Shout out to Layla, man. Miss Layla today,
Shout out to
man.
Layla, right.
Let me move over a little bit later.
Always making me look good.
We get all the shine now. Big Cash Money Rig, I got all the shine on the show. I ain't think about it, nah.
All right. Shout out to my niece. Her birthday today, Jayz. Happy birthday, my niece, Jayz.
Yeah, my old dude. Happy birthday to my father.
All the cancers. It's still cancer time, baby.
Yeah. Okay, my old dude the cancer too.
Yeah, it's still cancer time.
Okay. It's all about Libras. Me and Layla Libras.
Oh.
Yeah, so you outnumbered.
Whatever.
We make the color of the show. We make the
Tune in next week. Oh yeah, follow us on Twitter, Rap Talk TV 33. Follow us
8 p.m. Thursdays.
every Thursday.
Rap Talk TV 33 on Twitter, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We out there. Check us out online. You know what I'm saying? If y'all TV, if you're hot, it's hot, and you ain't in the house, you at the park. TV 33 WHPR.com, Detroit Cable Television.com. Check out both of the apps. We got it coming for you. It's hot.
Holla at y'all next
Hot
week.
on air. You know what I'm saying? Hot on there. They ain't cut you off, man. You holla at next week.
I got some hot on the
holla at you
floor.
next week. I mean,
I got some hot on the float.
oh man,
I'm
come
just
on
talking.
now.
I'm just talking. Love y'all though. Rap Talk TV.
Oh man. All right, shout out Layla.
I'm so classic. You're so mad. My bad. I'm so classic. You're so mad. Make your whole life, baby. That's so sad. You can take me for mine. She wanna drink about mine. I make them pay me for mine. So what you think about my juice? Yeah, it's my juice. Ay, my juice. Not yours, but my juice. At times it seemed like your boy couldn't get a break. He's working till they great, but I'm just